I thought I'd do a quick video about nostalgia, the glory days, the golden years, as it were, and our perception on nostalgia. The way we remember the past to be times when we were most happy. Doesn't matter whether it was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. For a lot of people, that's where our happiness resides. So much so that it blinds us to the value of the now and being present. But I do question whether the glory days are now. But we need to experience life and for time to pass in order for us to realize it. So for a lot of people, we remember the world being more vibrant, more loving, food tasting better, holidays being better, less war, less chaos, kids not being so crazy. Everything seems to be remembered in a positive light. But what we tend to forget, or maybe not forget, we just don't take notice of, was the very mundane time in between. The boredom, the errands that we ran, the bills, just the stuff that maybe we just want to forget about. We just think about how life was better. But if we use time or age as an example as to the possibility of these being the glory days. When we're 20, we think about our teens. We think about when I was a teenager, I had more vitality, less stress, no bills. Life was easy. You get to 30 and you think about your 20s and you think, I was just a young adult. I was still kind of free, might have just been coming out of uni, party time, probably haven't entered the lifetime career that I'm getting into. I may not have children, a mortgage, responsibilities, etc. You get to 40 and the body starts to slow down. There's a tiredness that you have which can't really be fixed by sleep. You wake up feeling a new pain every day and you think what it would be like to be 30. And then you push past 50 and you have to tolerate 35-year-olds talking about how they're so tired. And you just think, how little do you know? So, I don't say all this to be too toxically positive about life, because life is hard. There's a lot of bad stuff that goes on. There's a lot of things that we can't control. But as a little bit of a thought experiment, if I use my age, for example, I'm 37. If I added 10 years onto my life, I'm now 47. And a random person said to me, I'm going to give you the ability to return back to 37. Would I take it? Would I take up the offer? I think I would. For a lot of people, if you apply that to yourselves, you'd probably do the same. And that could possibly solidify the fact that you are living in your glory days, in your golden years. We just don't know it. Because I suppose when it comes to life and the way we experience it, we're just experiencing the now. The very boring, mundane days that we have and the stress that we have to go through, we don't see these as memories. Whereas in time, they do turn into memories. And ironically, the very ordinary, mundane things which we can't see value in right now, there may be a time in the future where we would do anything to go back to those very mundane days. So again, this isn't really something that I think about where we have to just grin and smile and accept that life is great and everything's perfect, because it's not. But if we do ask these questions and think introspectively about maybe these are the glory days, maybe we can actually grant ourselves an opportunity to use these days to be more present, to experience life and live the life for the now. I almost said live life and love. Nearly slipped down. So, just something I was thinking about. Maybe happiness isn't just in the past. Maybe it's right here and we just need to find it. Cheers, guys.